Welcome to Big Daddy's House with your host, Travell Wiggins. So, ladies, he wants you to call him Big Daddy.
And I do. Welcome to another episode of Big Daddy's.
How?
I don't see how we just can't be on cue with this. We still got more practice to do. We wasn't on cue. But listen, this is episode 60 of Big Daddy's House. I'm your host, Travell Wiggins. I got my girl Sandra D in the place to be. Talk to me.
What's up, y'all? We getting to the end of the week. We almost there.
Yes, sir. Hey, T Renee, what it do?
Hey, y'all.
You know we live. We go ahead and take our time to share this thing to our respective locations, and we'll be back with our prayer. You know, y'all stay tuned. Yo, it's your boy Travell Wiggins over here at Big Daddy's House. Make sure y'all stop through and check out my girl Scylla B's. Scylla B's Kitchen, man. They're serving the fires loaded baked potatoes, loaded pastas, and their legendary loaded garlic mashed potato bowls. They in Pompano, y'all. Slide through 3000 Northwest 6th Court and cop some of the fires loaded baked potatoes stacked with all your favorite toppings. And plus, don't forget to dig into the pastas bursting with flavors and crafted with fresh ingredients. And don't forget to mark your calendars on Saturday. They got their special signature Philly cheesesteak. Going to be on the fire, dog. It's going to be on the fire with their fries. Listen, Scylla B's open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tell them Travell sent you. You heard this commercial at Big Daddy's House. Scylla B's Kitchen. Y'all get the fresh ingredients, great customer service. You don't want to miss out, man. Go support our local community, bro. Shout out to everybody over there on Instagram. I see my people. What up, Sean? I see everybody over there.
Hey, guys, introduce the Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. That's right, Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. Your one-stop shop for all your smoking needs. Located conveniently in Pompano Beach at 801 South Dixie Highway West, Suite 8, Pompano Beach, Florida. Listen, at Cigar Porn, they got everything that you need from the premier cigars to your top-notch smoking accessories. You don't want to miss it. Cigar Porn. You can reach them at 954-579-6606. That's 954-579-6606. And ladies, don't forget to unleash all your inner diva and stop by and test your skills on the stripper pole at Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. Let them know you heard this commercial on Big Daddy's House, y'all. Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. Got everything you need. Hey, if you or anybody you know looking for a personal injury lawyer, look no further. Hit up my buddy Scott Sobel at gotinjured.com. He specializes in car accidents, slip and fall, nursing home neglect, and wrongful death cases. If you're looking for the right man for the right job, hit up Scott Sobel. I'm telling you, 954-440-2000. That's 954-440-2000. Tell him Travell sent you. Trust me. Scott Sobel, the man for the job. Gotinjured.com. Listen, man, you tired of being crazy or looking crazy? Get over there to Raw Pieces ASAP. Hit up Miss Creisha or Miss Pat. Tell them Travell sent you over here at Big Daddy's House because they specialize in hats, belts, wallets, purses, all the stuff that you need to stay fly, bro. All the accessories. This is the hottest spot for all your accessories and all your needs. Raw Pieces, they open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Slide through and check them out, bro. Great customer service. Please hit up Miss Creisha or Miss P at 754-444-1915. That's 754-444-1915. Tell them you heard the commercial over here at Big Daddy's House. Raw Pieces, spot for all your accessories and getting fly needs, bro. Peace. Hey, we back. You already know how we do it. It's Beautiful Tuesday. Before we get into the lineup and start talking our jazz, shout out my brother or my big cousin, Al, at Glass House Custom Pools. That's right, Al. Glass House Custom Pools, LLC. His motto is they do it right the first time. Glass House Custom Pools. Listen, hit up my cousin Al. Anything you got to do in your backyard, he got you. Trust me, 561-860-6959. 561-860-6959. Shout out Big Al. What it do? I'm bringing other Sandra D up in here. Let's go. What? Are you ready, Sandra D?
Yes, I had to switch some things up, but I am here.
Well, hold on. Before we get into that, I ain't got that much sports tonight because I know the playoffs is going. I'm still predicting for Miami Heat to give Jimmy Butler his goddamn contract. That's one. And another thing, I still want to see the Nuggets and Boston in the championship, but they still playing, and it's getting really, really thick right now. So what up, Cat Daddy? Also, I had a little sports news with this NBA player by the name of Rudy Gobert. He just won his fourth defensive player of the year, and that's pretty dope for him. But also, he just had his first child, y'all. He just had his first child like Monday, right? And they playing the NBA. They're in the NBA playoffs right now. So let me tell y'all. I need everybody input on this. Do you think it's wrong for an NBA player who's having his first child to miss a game? Yes or no? Let's go. OD, how you feel about that?
Yeah, he should miss that game. That's his first. If that's his firstborn,
First.
hell yeah, he supposed to miss that game, bro. He supposed to be there for that.
He not even from this country too. What you think, T. Renee?
Most definitely. He ain't even got to be the firstborn, any child. If it's your child, you supposed to be there. Because them moments that you just can't get back.
Hey, I'm with you. Sandra D.
I'm like T. Renee, baby. I'm with you when you're right. She right. It could be the 10th child, baby. You having a baby. That's a beautiful moment. You need to be there when you're having a baby.
Hey man, that's crazy. But listen, all the former basketball players, everybody was giving this dude a hard time, talking about, bro, you can have another baby, you can do this and you can do that. Nobody over here supporting this guy decision about leaving his dang on playoff game.
A player short.
You know why they ain't supporting them?
Why is that?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They in the playoffs right now.
Right.
And because he in the playoffs and he won his, and you said that's the fourth defensive player of the year.
Fourth defense player. He just tied with Dikembe Mutombo.
Like they need him on the court to help them win the ball game. Now they're 2-0 against Denver right now. And yes, it's playoff time. Yes, you're trying to get a ring. Yes, you're trying to make moves and put your team on the map to win a championship. But this is, man, and I agree with the women 1,000%.
Right.
But as a father, you know that firstborn is everything.
Say that.
We'll be there for the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, 15th kid all day. But it's something about that first that just makes it extra special for a father. You know what I'm saying?
He was saying.
He needs to be there for that number one. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't think he wrong for skipping out on the playoff game to be at his childbirth?
No, I don't think he's wrong. Man, listen. If he would have played that game and missed that, I'd have had a problem with that.
What I have a problem with is the other NBA players talking about, oh, he'll have another baby, and they clowning him like I didn't like Gilbert. Listen, Gilbert Arenas. You had Marcus McCann. You had like 3 or 4 players over there just clowning this, bro. And these guys were prominent players that when they were in their prime, but it's just the fact that, come on, bro, like real deal, heartless, right? These guys be at their sons.
Right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, you and I, we played ball together. If we was on the field, we had a playoff game to play, and it was like the NFC or AFC championship game. And you told me my firstborn's coming, y'all either gonna get mad at me, or y'all gonna wait till I get back the second or third quarter. But I'm not missing that.
Ah, man. Well, that's just one thing I had to talk about when it comes to sports. OD, you came in a little late, so we was pushing this thing out. But before we get into that, I forgot to give my word of the day with my prayer, man. Listen, thank you, God, for waking us up this morning. Could have been anybody, but you chose us. And with that being said, we are greatly, greatly indebted to you. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for helping everybody on this panel push through all the ups and downs and their trials and tribulations. We greatly, greatly, greatly need you in our life, and we ask you to continue blessing us and everybody in general, Lord, because we love everybody over here, and we just want you to continue being who you are. And I ask that everybody have a little bit more patience, because God is working. This is not your battle. Give it to God. You did what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? Amen. Amen. So I know T Renee said we had some updates. Buddy, he's one of our YouTube friends. That's why I never understood like where they were coming from, because he didn't seem like nobody from Broward, but he's one of our YouTube friends. And T Renee said she got some more updates with that. But before we do that, let's get to the beautiful Sandra D in her rundown.
Let's go.
Let's go, Queen.
Y'all saw Sukihana doing the diss track on JT. Did anybody see that?
Oh my God! Why they keep Why they keep messing with JT? She ain't do nothing. She ain't do nothing to Sukihana.
Yeah,
What's up?
JT talked about that girl so bad. JT talked about that. Listen, JT talked about Sukihana so bad. It was real bad. It was very bad. So Suki did the track.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But no, she did it. She did it. Listen, as I say, I'm not a rap connoisseur anymore. I don't really listen to this new school rap. I laugh at it from now and then. So I mean, I think that it was, as far as for Suki's skill, I was surprised that it was as good as it was, but I don't think it was all of that. Like, I was shocked that it had a little bit of, she had some very good little cracks in there. We black, so we like a good jokey joke. She had some
Right.
good little cracks in there, but I mean, Suki's not to me, she's not a rapper. Like, I'm old school, so I'm listening to the DMX, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's,
Oh,
I'm
God.
old school.
Oh,
The
God.
Mysticals, what I'm saying? Back
Here
in
I
the day.
go.
So,
Okay.
so it's a different kind of rap. So I think she did good for her, because I wouldn't have thought she'd did that good. But I don't think she should do. I think she should focus on her booty game stuff she be talking about, and selling her Yanni stuff on her page and whatever she's doing. I don't think she should be doing all this. I don't think it's that serious. Like, I feel like why they bad? It's like they just making noise. I don't.
But you know, I think this is like a little clickbait ploy since Drake and Kendrick been going at it, and I hear Drake is up. By the way, they said light skinned people won. I just saw Gilly the Kid say he just killed Kendrick Lamar. He like, bro, that dude need to stop. Light skinned people are winning. I'll be sure. Like, I don't know. Yeah, they need to sit down somewhere. But I guess it's rap is a competitive type sport, so I guess they seen it as something that's good for the culture. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. As long as it don't go for blows, I just feel like after that Biggie and Tupac thing, whenever people be battling, it just scared me a little bit, because we was part of the era where the battling went straight and left and people died. So I don't like to see them battle. I mean, Nas and Jay-Z ain't do too bad when they battle, so I guess.
Right.
In other news, so why JT? This is the funny. Why JT and Suki was arguing, Young Miami get online and she asked this question. So I want to, we goofy on this show a little bit sometimes. So I wanted to ask this question. So what fast food restaurant send you to the bathroom the fastest? What fast food restaurant just is trash and it go right through you and you shouldn't even bought it? Every time you buy it, you like, I shouldn't have ate that.
Damn Taco Bell.
I knew that. I knew she was gonna say that. You always be hating on Taco Bell.
That's an instant laxative. As soon as you eat it, it's right through you.
Girl, you need to stop hating on Taco Bell. Taquero Taco Bell. Under that fupa is a good chalupa, and you better stop hating. Goddamn.
That Taco Bell gonna cleanse that colon, baby, real good,
honey. Honey. Under that fupa is a good chalupa. Don't you
we
ever
ain't
talk
talking
about
that good chalupa. We talking about what's got to come out of that damn chalupa. Yes, that Taco Bell instantly, and if it don't get you instantly, it's gonna get you like 4:00 in the morning.
Somebody said Burger King.
Burger King.
Kalila said Burger King.
Oh my God, you got a bad stomach. Burger King send you to the
Burger King is nasty.
It's Chipotle for me. It's Chipotle. All that sour cream and. But it's all that sour cream. Blah, 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 blah. Like, come on, boy.
Yeah.
I remember when I was driving the bus and I went and I was on one of them I was on that 10, the 10 on Federal Highway. You know what I'm saying? It was at nighttime. It wasn't that many people, so I had the opportunity to get off the bus and go to Chipotle and get me some food. Why in the hell did I do that? Because I had to go right back down to the downtown terminal. You know what downtown terminal at? And I had to doodle. And I tell you, it wasn't no regular doodle. It was a who in the fuck is in that bathroom doodle.
Like you want to pray for the person that's in the bathroom.
Man, I heard people walking through the hall. They be like, blood clot, who did the bomb in that bathroom? The Jamaican drivers, they walking there. And I just had to wait for everybody to leave out of there before I go doodle. Somebody said McDonald's.
Samaria said McDonald's.
That's Miss T. Let's call her Miss T. Hey, Miss P, how are you? Man, listen. There's no place like Chipotle with all that cheese, guacamole, and sour cream, bro.
Maybe you lactose intolerant, Pookie.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Odell, who make you go to the bathroom? Odell ain't speak. Odell, you got a steel trap stomach. I can already tell you. Nothing make you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm regular during the morning anyway. When I get up in the morning, I release all my anguish and I'm good for the day. So.
Release? I like what he said. He releases all his anguish, honey.
Oh man,
I'm all right with all food, man.
Whitehead, what's up by 20? All that damn noise. All right, come back. Let's keep it going.
So listen, crazy news in Miami. So a school in Miami, an autistic child,
Oh God.
got abused by a teacher. So basically, the teacher, he's the child is nonverbal. Nonverbal, the music teacher slapped the child so hard where the child had a mark still on his face. Luckily, when mom was able to talk to him, that he could respond and tell her, like, so when mom asks questions, he can actually show mom what happened. So the teacher was fired immediately and arrested, but not really arrested. This is what kind of pissed me off, because they were like, he just was cited and given a citation. I feel like he should have been arrested and gotten a mug shot. Ain't no citation. What do you mean? So basically, he was fired immediately. I like that the school took action immediately. He was fired immediately.
But charge should have been pressed too.
Yeah, they just gave him a citation. I don't like that. So fired immediately, escorted off campus, can never work for Dade County again, and just cited and that he has to go to court with the citation.
I mean, how did they know? I mean, was there any video to show exactly?
No video. The principal actually called mom and said, "Hey, mom, we had an incident at school today. You'll see your son. He has a little red mark." She just said the school called her and that she played the video that the school sent her on Channel 7 News, and basically just saying that he has a mark on his face. It was an incident with the music teacher. The music teacher was fired, and that's about it. They didn't get any other details on did anything happen before that, but this was a fairly new teacher. He's 36 years old, but he's only been teaching since October of last year. So he's a fairly new teacher. I wonder did he have the proper training to work with autistic children.
Listen, real quick. Not to interrupt you. Let me not to interrupt you. I don't give a damn where you at. If you take a job working with special needs kids, bro, you need to check your attitude, or honey, you need to check your attitude at the door. You know right from wrong. Now exactly. you get into them classes. I'm pretty sure you privy on everything each one of them students do. Hey, he like to touch, he like to do this. You can't never listen. They can't tell me a teacher's hauled off and hit TJ because TJ was too aggressive. You can't tell me that.
Right.
And that teacher better not be in that school. I'm going to jail. To jail. He can't be in the school. He can't be in the school when I get there.
I'm glad you
I need to know his I need to know his address and everything. I'm moving furniture about my baby. Not even about any of my kids.
The thing is, any child, and I feel like it should be a special care with the special needs child. So that's your child is not verbal. Like, come on, man. And then it just bothers me because why even get in the field? I know it's hard out here. You can't find jobs, but if you do not have patience to work with anybody's child, do not work with children.
Period.
Because baby, you only been there since October. How upset were you? You only been there since October. I worked with kids for over 2 years, and I've never had those type of issues. And no, they're not special needs kids, but I just feel like you have to have patience when working with kids in general. Even more when working with children. You have special love.
I don't care if he had a bad breakup. I don't care if he lost his money. I don't care if somebody grabbed his booty and left.
Oh,
God. You touch my child, autistic or not, you slap my child, trust me what I tell you, just like Val said, furniture is going to be moving and there's going to be a very big misunderstanding.
Y'all don't understand when it come down to kids, right? Boy, I tell you. There, we both got TJ.
I've been waiting for that teacher.
Yeah,
I don't care how,
yes, sir.
I don't care how young he is, how many years he teach. I don't care if he just came out of college.
We know we used to be some rough boys in elementary.
Yes, sir.
But boy, you touch mine. Hey, your mammy better have on a Sunday dress, boy, because next week she gonna have a funeral. Man,
that's disheartening to hear that. I'm sorry to interrupt, Sandra D. And bro, it just break my heart to hear that, bro. It breaks my heart, bro. I'm sorry, you can finish, Sandra D. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally understandable as a parent in general. Like, I have a niece that's nonverbal. Actually, two that are nonverbal. They're not talking right now. They're 3 and 4 years old. So I just wouldn't want to fathom something happen because they're sweet children. I don't want anybody to hurt them or harm them. So that kind of scares me because you never know, and you just gotta hope that you don't have nobody mistreating your babies, and that's just so. I can understand why it's like an interruption because you can't just say, "Oh, this is in the news" and not say something because it just hit a spot. You know what I mean? It hit a spot.
Yeah, it tore me up, man. I ain't gonna hit just hearing that, it just I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know how to react. I wouldn't know nothing, man. Like, bro, they can't ever don't
I ain't
ever
going
call
to
me
jail. Like you
attention.
said,
Yeah,
we'll be in jail, baby. You know?
like dad, we gotta talk. There's an incident. One of the teachers hauled off and hit TJ, you know, because TJ sometimes he like to do this to get your attention, or sometimes he like to try to put his hand on you and just grab your face. But like, bro, like I talk to TJ teacher often, and every time he do something new or something that I see that could be a problem, I give her heads up so she can let all the other teachers know, because there will not be understanding. There will not be understanding, bro. Like literally,
there shouldn't have to be. It's because it shouldn't happen. So you totally wrong. You warranted in that, especially if you're that parent that always have that communication. Like, come on, man. But anyway, let's go into something else, because you know we'll take this. So Shaunie O'Neal, you know, she wrote a book and she talked about, she got kind of in depth about her relationship with Shaq, and she opened up and said she never really was in love with Shaq. She was in love with the family, like wanting a family with the man and having, you know, a family with him. She wasn't in love with him per se. She was in love with what, you know, the vision of a family and having kids and, you know, being with this guy that wanted a family too and things like that. So I thought,
why she should say that she was in love with the money.
Yeah, I'm about to say
it was the money, because she's still a good. Well, it might have been.
Yeah, she ain't had no money back then, so
no.
It was all the fact that she was with a celebrity. He chose her. He made babies with her.
Right.
She was infatuated with the lifestyle that he brought with him. Even though she put up with bull, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of women when they get these rich guys. Like you see these rich old white guys marrying these young pretty girls. They're not in love with that man for real.
Nah.
So you think they love him at all? Do you think they can grow to love him?
No, it ain't. They growing to love him. As soon as he go broke, they gone. As soon as he go on his bed, they ain't.
50 Cent said.
What'd you say?
I said 50 Cent asked. He was asking 21 questions.
Yeah, man. Like, and them old dudes, they really don't care. They just want something young and tender on their own. They can't even get it up the right way. They probably got to go buy all them billions of dollars. They gonna go buy that pump to make that.
They probably just can't even work, baby. They just gonna have you there because they don't.
Now that ain't fair, because them young men they still be hunching now, y'all. Y'all can't just be laying down thinking them old men ain't gonna be want to hunch. They want to hunch now.
Listen, I got an uncle. He passed away, right? Unc was making babies in his 70s.
God dang it, Unc! Shout out, Unc.
Yeah, man.
Shout out, Unc slinging. Unc slinging that meat. Unc slinging that iron in these streets. What up, Mike? What up, Denard? What's going on?
Drinking carrot juice.
The vision was money. She was in love with the money. Absolutely. Confession of a gold digger. What's up? Hold on. Shout out everybody in the comments. What's up, family? Glad to see y'all here. And we got that girl, Juno. What's up, Queen?
You know, this thing, I have to get my stuff together before I go to messing with y'all, because my stuff don't be wanting to act right. You know, Xfinity, they still Comcast.
You with the school? You got school board internet or what?
No, I do not. I pay good money for mine, so don't even go there. I wish I could have some school board internet.
I was just asking a question.
Don't be disrespectful. Be nice. I got on here being nice. Be nice.
Listen, the dumbest question is the one I asked. Am I right? Everybody agree?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They tell you that in school.
That's what they say.
That is not the dumbest question.
Whoa, y'all crazy. Sandra D, you got more rundown for us?
Yes, I have to tell y'all what Ply said to the people. Ply said to all the people DMing me, asking me to borrow money, sending me 3 and 4 paragraphs about how hard it is out here. Y'all spelling, grammar, and pronunciation. And pronunciation is too good for y'all not to have a job. Borrowing money is not gonna solve the problem, but a job will. God bless. Well, I said leave him alone, okay?
Hey, buddy, they sure come out the woodwork when they need some cash, boy. Then when it's time to pay you back, your money stank. That
in his
this
little, your little money.
get this funky ass, get this funky ass $40, get this funky ass $40. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you
nigga,
hate that when somebody borrows something from you and they get mad when they gotta give back? Get it, like you just say, get this funky ass $40. Get this, man, motherfucker. It wasn't funky when your funky ass needed it.
It be me. It
Exactly.
be me. It be me that be calling it funky.
I know that's
But I
how
don't be borrowing anyway, because I be like, let me get $50.
So you saying you just just give me $50. I ain't giving you nothing
then you
back.
ain't got everybody getting it back.
Yeah, I'm not finna borrow nothing. Let me get $50.
Let me get $50. Listen, all I'm gonna tell you, don't ask me for nothing. I ain't got you. I ain't got you. No, no. I have no problem with saying no. No.
What about when your spouse or significant other say, let me borrow? Don't you hate that shit?
No,
I don't say that. I be like, where your debit card? Because I need to go get something.
How you
I
gonna
think Whitehead hated because he don't feel like he gonna get his money back.
No, don't. Ain't got no intention on paying back.
I'm not gonna pay you back because my payback is you be trying to wake me up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I be like, remember I just swiped your damn card. All right, I guess I ain't got no choice at this point.
What he waking you up for, Juno?
To get that
to clap your cheeks.
So is there a time frame of when your man can wake you up in the middle of the night? Because some people be tripping.
Not when I swipe his damn card, because I'm gonna swipe his
I feel
card.
like if you gonna wake me up, don't wake me up after 3, because then you gonna mess up my sleep. Because you wake me up after 3.
You always got stipulations. Like no matter what you
got too many rules.
If I gotta go to work, I don't want
all
you
the time.
Well, you know what? I'm with Cedric D, because I be like, listen,
you shut your ass.
I got to be the word.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm sending your ass to work with a good motherfucking thought.
And that's fine, but you can't make me late. So, sir, if you go, this is the hours. You got to wake me up between 5 and 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, you dead. Because I got to get up and get in the shower and do this hair. And I got to make sure I get to work on time.
Why? Because he done shot up the club?
More than likely.
Whoa, that's like, oh my God.
More than likely. He done shot up the club, painted the club, whatever you want to call it. He done clapped these feet. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, child.
See, Renee, is there a certain time that a man can wake you up, your man?
No, ain't no certain time. Just if it's late and I got to go to work, just let me sleep a little bit. I don't care what time. Just let me get an hour or 2 in, cause yeah.
No, I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna be saying no hour or 2. Let me get about 3 hours.
You heard what Elijah said. That thing be marinating all night. That thing be real crazy. Let me stop.
Okay, but he said 5 to 6. Like I said, it's the best. It's the best time.
Get out the hole, Travell. Get out.
Can't wake me up at 5 or 6 because that's work time.
Okay.
Well, see, I got to be up by 6 o'clock so I can get in the shower and I can do my hair. Then I got to sit on the side of the bed and watch a little news, and then I got to think about if I want to get up right now or not. So yeah, I need that hour just to ponder about what I'm gonna do. Now,
every morning I wake up, want to quit my job. Every morning, like God damn.
Yeah, every morning you think of ways. Damn, should I call in? Can I call in? Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, it be something.
I had mentality, boy. I be poured in a bit.
Well, I know about that. I get up and go, but that's how I
go. But I be sad sometimes when I go.
Because if I thought I want to call out, I'm calling out. I'm just
No. My mind, I get right back to priorities. Nigga, get your big ass up. I said, okay. Let me crank these legs. And I keep going. Where we at next? I'm sorry.
We done, baby. We up to what's next? What's up next?
So I was thinking about this thing that I wanted to play this little clip real quick. Hopefully we don't get banned for it, but there's a little clip that I saw on Instagram, and I wanted everybody's thoughts on it because it was near and dear to me. It was like real near and dear to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up real quick, and I need everybody just to give me their honest opinion on how they feel about it. Let me turn the music down. And let me bring this up real quick.
Joya?
Yes.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you
Am I
are.
the only one that don't hear nothing?
However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think
Y'all
that
hear it?
a single mother's not good enough for
Yeah,
you
I hear
to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
what you're supposed to learn from is history. So you're a
What's
very
that got to
intelligent
do?
woman.
What's that got to do?
You're a very intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking
by
of
finding a man. That's what I'm thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
Is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice. They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures. They can. And then what are you doing? You're demeaning a man.
Talking about that. That's not the situation at hand.
Listen, hold on.
That's not
a
the
woman can say,
conversation.
I won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time you're saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
So what I want to be clear, not just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Amen.
Wow. Hold on, let me start this real quick. What was some of your thoughts on this one real quick? Sandra D, I'm gonna start with you. After watching that, what are some of your thoughts on that?
I think it's crazy that he became the man that he is by being, he was raised by a single woman, a single mom. And I just feel like that's crazy for him to say she should have made better choices. What if it's a woman that was married and was in an abusive relationship and left and took her kids? What if it was a woman that husband passed away and that made her a single mom? I don't think that just because she's a single mom, it's because she made bad choices. There's a lot of reasons that women happen to be single moms. And I don't think that because they're a single mom, that makes them less valuable. So that just right there was just very disgusting to me.
No, I think you overreading what he was saying. I don't think he was talking about it in that sense. I think he's talking about these females that go out and sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry and make 4 and 5 babies.
But no, I actually
watched. Hold on, Sandra D. Let him finish.
No, but because I actually watched the show, so that's how I know what he's saying. All single women, period. But go ahead, OD. He's a jerk.
Well, if he was talking about all single women, period, he an asshole. But all in all, it's a double standard for each wave that we on, for men and women. So it's like a woman. You see how he was breaking down the double standards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh,
I think White went out real good. White, you there?
He always be having good points. And he left out.
Yeah, he be gone. T. Renee, what you feel about that?
I don't really have no input.
Odell?
Well, I got a lot to say about this one. Now, there is a point in what he said had made some sense. Some of it. But the way he tried to channel it was all wrong. Because, as what Sandra D said, there are some women that happen to just be in certain situations and end up becoming a single mother. If he was talking about just the women, like how Whitehead was saying before he got cut off, with the females that would just sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry and just have kids all over the place, that's one thing. But he did not specify what he was trying to say. So for me, my thing is this. You can't single out a single mother, just like for, and now I'm gonna kind of go back and forth on this. Now, when he's talking about this double standards of you can't deal with nobody shorter than 5'8", you can't deal with a big dude, he has to make 6 figures, this, that, and the third. Those are qualities that majority of women have that makes no sense, because the average height of a man, the average height is like 5'9", 5'10". So technically, when you be like, I can't deal, I need me a 6'4", 6'5" man, you're literally saying you only want to deal with like the 8% of men in this world. And majority of 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", or whatever the case may be, normally are professional athletes. So you're basically saying you don't want to deal with Joe Blow that has that's a assistant manager at McDonald's, has his own place, take care of his kids and make sure everything is good. You want the celebrity basketball player to say that, look, I had a kid with so-and-so, so-and-so.
So, and I get what you're saying, Odell. And it's like, we go into a standard, right? Like I was saying before I got cut off, a double standard. A woman can say she want a man with 6 figures, but it's bad for a man to say he wouldn't date a single mother. Like, everybody got preferences, because when you look at 6 figures, a lot of these dudes don't even make 5 figures. A lot of them don't make that. A lot of them sit home on their ass and don't got nothing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. You want a standard that you ain't even got going for yourself. You sit home and you playing somebody's hair every now and then, and you call yourself a beautician, but you ain't even getting up off your hustle to make the money that you could make. But you want somebody to bring home 6 figures to take care of you, and you ain't even taking care of yourself for real. So it's like it's a double standard everywhere you go when it come down to these so-called standards of men and women, man. Because at the end of the day, if a person like what they like and they don't want this, that, or the other, I'm like this. It is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna fit this. I'm not gonna be Cinderella slipper for everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Let me get in there real quick. I think just like Sandra D said, what he said was disgusting. I think the ladies on the panel was disgusting how they attacked him. And the reason why I'm saying that, because they attacked him on his personal preference.
Yeah.
You cannot you cannot go at a woman if she like what she like. You got to respect that. And however she had her babies, if that's not what you want, that's not what you want. Some women don't want a man with 3 or 4 kids. I think the only thing he did wrong was articulate himself a little bit. It sounded a little bit barbaric when he was trying to articulate himself. He couldn't get it out. But there's a double standard when it comes to both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that they were wrong for attacking him and making his character look all that crazy because he liked what he liked. And that's just the fact. If a woman want what she want, bro, you have no right to pass judgment on her. Let her be. She want the girl says she want a man who got a job, who can pay her bills, and that's what she want. Nobody has the right to go back and forth with her. She only sleep with dudes who got their shit together. Hey, I can't be mad at her, and you have no right to call her hoe, whatnot. Hey, she liked what she liked. Bruh said he grew up in a home with a single mother, and her both struggled. So he don't want to deal with no woman with kids already, because he know what it's like. He want to go and make his own family. Tell me where he wrong with that.
He's not wrong.
Daisha said she don't think he was wrong for not wanting to date a single mom, but he was wrong for implying it devalues her. He didn't have to degrade her.
That and that's another thing I tell. Like, if you pay attention to it, he wasn't degrading anybody. He just had a poor choice of how to articulate himself.
Yeah,
You know,
he
he
used
did.
poor choice.
Right,
He used
right.
the
Poor
poor
choice,
choice of words.
and it made him look crazy. He's a young
Yeah.
brother that just, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not giving the younger brothers a pass on stuff, but maybe they need a little bit more training when it comes to expressing how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he wasn't degrading anybody. He was just telling you from his experience what he experienced with his mom, and is the reason why he don't want a single mother. She had no right even jumping on. He was giving great things. He was giving great points. He was giving great points, and it was like, what that have to do with it? They was totally negating his feeling. What that got to do with anything? We talk about this here. No, you're not talking. You talk about the whole thing. Let's talk about the whole picture. Now, the only thing that brother did wrong is how he articulated himself. You did what I'm saying, because in that situation, you have to be sensitive, because there are a lot of mothers out here coming from a lot of people come from single mother homes who mother did their best, and that shit gonna draw red flag. You gonna get a wall up. People gonna pull out their pistols when you talk like that. So you gotta tread lightly when you in that kind of space. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's true, because when it comes down to it, your choice of words tend to trigger people when you don't articulate the right way in what you're trying to explain. Because regardless of how anybody wants to take what he said, when it comes down to it, he's going by his personal opinion, his personal experience, and that's how he feels about the situation. Yes, he could have used better choice of words in order to explain himself a little more.
I don't even think he had to use a better choice of words. He spoke it how he felt it.
You see what Kalia said. Hey, he articulated fine. He said what he said, but like Mike just said right here in this comment, being on that platform, you got to think about all that attention that was coming him. He got this big celebrity host. You feel me? This on the I don't know if it was a dating app, whatnot. His back was against the wall, and you know what I'm saying. When people back against the wall, it go into defense mode. People don't really be thinking before they speak. You know what I'm saying? Like people spew out some crazy stuff, and it's not always purpose. They don't do it on purpose. But that lady she was, because he said that, she was totally dismissive to him, and she was coming at him rah. And the host, I'm thinking the host trying to get clicks and views, brother, you need to do this, and she asking him about his character. How his character even playing this, because he don't want what he want. He like what he like.
Problem to me, the biggest problem I saw in that whole thing.
Hey, Tara.
The biggest thing out of that whole thing I saw was,
hey, Tara.
When he started explaining himself, they immediately got defensive and got into their feelings. And
hold on, let me finish this. Let me finish this real quick. I'm sorry, Odie. Let me play the rest of it so we can hear exactly what the guy who I watched this for, because he's like one of my favorite guys that I be watching a lot of times. But I already deleted it. God dang it. I'm sorry, but yeah, man. It was big. It was big, man. It was big, bro. But I just really wanted to get you guys input on that. You know what I'm saying? I really, really want to get you guys input on that. I'm sorry if I ruffled any feathers with that, because I know a lot of mothers out here who don't have that other partner, and they kick ass. And shout out to all the mothers that kick ass. Shout out to all the mothers that kick ass. We love you. Hey, there's no problem with.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Queen.
I know you and Odell are raising your son. So if a woman felt that way, how would y'all feel if a woman said, "Hey, I don't want to date no single dads. I'm not dating"? Would it make y'all feel away?
Not at all.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Not one bit. Hey,
my thing is, because see, the way I look at it is, if you don't want to deal with me, and I'm raising my kid, then guess what? Go find somebody that ain't got no kid. But for me, you saved me money, and you saved me a headache.
Right.
I'm gonna find somebody that's gonna be willing to help me out with what I'm doing. Plain and simple. Because you're gonna go out there and then you're gonna find somebody and they ain't gonna do half the stuff that I do. Then all of a sudden you're gonna try and roll on back. Nah, stay over there with the grass is greener.
They want to spin the block. Spin that block, nigga.
Man, over there with the grass is greener and do what you do.
If she don't want to deal with me because of mine, I don't want you either, baby. So
Hey, let me tell you what a lady from Dade County said. Bitch, if you don't want me, I don't want your ass
I
either.
don't
So
want your ass either.
So keep it moving. There's no way I'll be mad at her. No way. Not one bit. Not one bit. All right, it's time for the updates. Here go T Renee. Let's go, man.
Hey y'all, we have a letter update from the guy from last night with the wife wanting a divorce.
Shout out my dude. He from YouTube. I was trying to figure out where he was from. He's from YouTube. Let's go.
I've been back and forth with him all day, and it's pretty lengthy, so y'all bear with me. He said, even though my wife told me that she wants to separate, I think she means divorce, but I didn't want to say the word. But she didn't want to say the word. She always avoid confrontation. I've asked about counseling and she said no. We've gone once before and she was still resistant. She was resistant that time as well. We went to counseling because there was a period when things were pretty rough between us. We were just existing in the same space with little to no communication. A simple good morning from me would be ignored. I would implement small gestures to bridge the division, showing her I still care. I would make her coffee in the morning or cook one of her favorite meals, which didn't matter. I would basically just have to wait her out until she was ready to start talking again. I'm confused as to how it got from excited to separation to not talking so quickly. I feel like we need to talk about what's going on, but she refused. I know that I've talked only about myself and not about my kids or wife. I don't know why I focused on those things. I guess I was trying to give context behind my feeling surprised by this change from excited to wanting to separate. It would be hard to believe that the major changes don't have at least a part in this. I made the mistake of posting in a relationship group on Facebook, and a huge part of the comments focused on how I traveled for most of my career. So I wanted to be upfront about it with you all. Like I said, we married young when I was in the military. We moved more than the average family. I think she means divorce, but didn't want to say the word. Hold on. He said, hold on. I was reading my screen and I done got lost. Hold on, y'all. Oh, she, like I said, we married young when I was in the military, and because of that, we moved more than the average family. She has always handled that lifestyle admirably. At least that's what she portrayed. We've had our ups and downs, and at times she can be very cold in instances of not acknowledging me. At times I feel like we're crazy about each other. Others like when we first got together. Crazy about each other like when we first got together. I like to be upfront with her. With her about what I'm thinking instead of beating around the bush. She gives me the silent treatment until I figure out what's wrong. I'm not 100% sure. It feels like, hold on. I feel like that's been the root cause of some of the issues that we had. I completed my classes because he went to school and he said, I completed my classes while I sat in crappy hotels, for lack of better words. I appreciated everything my wife did for me. She didn't work for most of our marriage. And when she did, it was almost always an entry-level remote call center type jobs, which she hated but refused to look for something else. I made more than enough for us to live on, so she didn't have to work, but we both thought it would be a good idea since the kids were in school most of the day. I paid her way through an associate's degree and encouraged her to get a bachelor's on many occasions. Her reason for not doing it was that she didn't know what she wanted to study. I had to help with my kids' homework over FaceTime because she wouldn't do it. My kids have been tardy more times this year than I was in all of K through 12 combined. But they're never tardy on days that I'm home because I get up to see them off to school. I cooked nearly every day when I was home and cleaned the house. My wife never did my laundry. And to top it off, she pointed a gun at me like it was some kind of a freaking joke. The children are almost grown. They're old enough to decide where and who they want to live with. They'll end up staying with their mother because of my past careers causing me to not be at home and missing a lot of events. My career is probably the biggest regret of my life because I missed so much. I've apologized I've apologized for being away. I'm changing that now, but I feel that it's too late.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack right there. That's a lot to unpack, man. Brother, like I said, she not talking to you. You sound like you done did your best. It sound like she wasn't there for a long time, bro. Sound like that she was there for a long time, like a long time,
she
like she was out of.
Say that again, Sandra D.
Depressed, like, because he's saying like she not cleaning, she not, she seemed like she out of it. Is she even?
But even when he said that was when he was away, she wasn't doing nothing.
Hold on, let's get into the comments because they coming in fast.
Hang on.
We in the YouTube comment right there. Fella.
From Fella?
Yes, ma'am.
Fella said, she gone, my boy. Mentally, she gone. And when a woman is gone mentally, she's most likely not coming back, especially if she's pulling guns and ish. Nothing wrong with fighting for your marriage. Elijah said, nothing wrong with fighting for your marriage. Lord knows I fought for mine, but it's useless if she's not willing to fight with you. Tara stated she's been checked out. You've done nothing wrong, sir. One thing you can't do is force someone to stay where they have left. Not only has she left physical, she's left mentally. Never feel guilty for trying to make a better life for y'all. Mike stated he really was just being a man. I agree with Mike.
Yeah, Mike said it's short and simple, bro. Yeah, bro. I know you watching, man. Yeah, bro. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that letter with us and giving updates with T Renee, man. But bro, finally.
Denard stated, didn't know he was military. Now, if he had a job where he was deployed constantly or sent to trainings, then yeah, she is checked out. Yeah, he was in the military. They moved around, but they were together. It's just that since he's been out of the military and he changed careers, which required him to travel a lot, it caused friction in the relationship. But then he also noticed it, and then he stopped and he got a job that was closer to home. So now that she's backing out on the transition of them moving, he has another job in the new location that they were planning to move to. So he's not home then, but he's only just trying to, like Mike said, he just trying to be a man, trying to make it work for his family. Like, I feel like she shouldn't be complaining about nothing. Like, you don't work. This man is like literally taking care of you, and and she don't want to do nothing.
Pipe.
T Renee,
here's the thing, though.
She would text me about they got like 9 cars or something like that. What they? So she.
Oh
they
yeah,
good.
he said with the investments, he was like they had houses, they have dogs, like they got 9 cars, big ass house. Yeah, so he was just like he don't know what went wrong. He was just trying to provide for his family.
So if he has so if he provided for his family to this magnitude, and all she's doing is complaining, checking out, and don't want to speak, then she is
Girl, you
definitely
go. That man, listen.
But it's the fact that she wouldn't even help them kids with their homework or do none of that for them while he wasn't there. Like, damn, it ain't their fault that you going through what you going through. You have a man, your issue is with him. You open your mouth and you communicate with him.
Plain and simple. And I don't know, understand why this is wrong with people that don't want to communicate. You always want to talk about, well, you don't listen to what I say. Open your fucking mouth and say something. If you open your mouth and talk, maybe you can sit down and listen to you. But you don't want to sit down and talk. And it goes for both sides. You want to complain, you want to argue, you want to fight, you want to bicker, you want to belittle, you want to do all this. But if somebody be like, what's going on? You don't want to sit down and talk. But you're on the phone with your friends talking smack. You over here doing this. You're doing that. You're doing all this over here. But if I step to you, you have absolutely nothing to say. If he's providing to that magnitude, what is really your problem?
Hold on, OD. Let Juno get there, Sandra, then we get into the comments. Go ahead, Juno. What you were saying?
Sir, I hope and pray that you're listening. We got to do this like a come to Jesus. This is a come to Jesus moment. If you ain't never had a come to Jesus moment, this is a come to Jesus moment with Juno. And sir, let that woman be. Whatever it is that she got going on, she already made her mind up. Don't bust
Long
your
time ago.
brain. Take care of your babies. Go and get yourself some counseling. Get your divorce and move ahead and think about bettering yourself and healing yourself. From what I hear, it sounds like you are a good man that is trying to be a provider for your wife and children, and she did not appreciate it. There are plenty of women that is out here that would appreciate that a man is trying to take care of his household and she not want for anything. She's being selfish, especially because of her children. You're neglecting your children because you're in your feelings and you got something else going on. If you were not happy,
Right.
that is not no woman. That is a little girl. So she should be able to express herself in a marriage that she's been in for 15 years. It is now time for you to move ahead, get yourself together, make sure your babies are well taken care of, and they get the attention that they need, and allow her to be whatever she wants to. Because I'm pretty sure wherever she's at, that grass is not going to be greener on the other side.
Amen. T Renee, Sandra D. Let's go real quick. Sandra D, did we get to the comments?
No, everybody done said everything I was gonna say. I'm good. I think we done.
Let me go.
Hold on. Let's get in the comments real quick. Go ahead.
TL said that hussy ain't worth a damn. Mike say she was tapped out, but that's really the life of a housewife. Elijah said, I have to play devil's advocate. That's his story. We need to hear hers. Maybe it was a few things that he wasn't doing, and marriage is more than providing. Mike stated they definitely had a lack of support. Tara said, sounds like a good man. And Kalila said, you better speak, Juno. Go ahead, Whitehead.
So, like, I don't know if a lot of y'all understand military families. Like, growing up, well, not growing up, but living in Jacksonville area, it's a Navy town. And deployment can be detrimental to a relationship. Like, these families really live double lives, if y'all understand what I'm saying. You got a guy, he gone 6 months to a year from his family. So basically the mom is a single mom anyway. You get what I'm saying? So he's a provider, but he's not there. And when he is there, the structure that he brings is like, why the hell are you trying to do all this? We don't know you really. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And then he off to his next assignment within the next 4 to 5 months. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it's a hard thing to deal with. And a lot of those chicks have dudes that they be screwing and stuff on the side. Not saying that's what his wife really doing, but a lot of them do. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I first got to Jacksonville, the thing was that they say, well, you got your chick who got a military husband, but you got you something because he ain't never home. I don't want nobody else shit. But a lot of people go and search for those type of people.
You got up your own blessings.
Yeah, but the blessing is you got somebody taking care of you. The curse is you ain't got nobody there with you.
There you go.
Damn.
So it's a gift and it's a curse. So people got to understand what they're getting themselves into when they marry these type of people. And even after he got out of the military, listening to the letter, he still chose a job where he traveled away from home.
He was accustomed to it.
Yeah, so that was detrimental to the relationship right there alone.
But she's not willing to talk about it though. She shut down and
she don't know how to talk to him. Obviously, they don't know how to talk to each other because they don't know each other.
him to figure it out. When he go to her and try to talk to her, she won't talk.
See, he
You
said,
know how you think. Go ahead.
He said
she wasn't happy. All she had to do was pack her crap up and leave. She didn't have to sit there all that time.
Because
she was just reaping the benefits of that man, and that wasn't fair. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty, but she losing. Why she gonna go pay rent somewhere or whatever?
Whoever sticking pipe down their throat, let them pay the rent. Let her figure out she ain't finna have all that.
But she ain't showing that hand. He don't even know that. You get what I'm saying?
Well, we don't know that, but this is a possibility.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say it like this. If I don't know which one of us said it, but it was like she may not know how to communicate or talk to him or whatever the case may be.
She got a mouth and she grown.
Thank you. You know how to fix that situation? Open your mouth and talk. Even if you talk and it may not come out right, at least you're speaking on the situation, or you're speaking on what the situation may or may not be. You can't sit here and say, well, I don't know what to say. Did you open your mouth?
Right, Denard, she got some
Did you open your
trachea,
mouth?
so she sure know how to talk.
Nah,
You know how to open your mouth and talk smack. You know how to open your mouth and
Like
Yeah,
Denard
yeah.
said, she got some trachea. Trachea would have helped fix that.
okay. So you know what I'm saying?
She can
That
pull a
too,
gun. She
TL.
can talk.
If she can pull a gun, she can talk. See, that whole I don't know what to say thing, I don't buy that at all. I do not buy that not 1 minute because
Let's get into the comments real quick. They coming in so fast.
TL said if she can pull a gun, she can talk. Tara said, you mean to tell me you've been with someone 15 years and can't communicate? Mike said she better find her a 9-to-5 man, because if she looking for a money man, she about to go through the same thing because time is money. Fella said, get your hat, your coat, and leave. If she ain't giving that wolf to him, she damn sure giving it to somebody else.
Come on, what you said?
Ooh, that woofer.
listen, yo, and listen, it's a crying shame to me that so many people in relationships goes through this particular situation. And then when you separate from the person, you go out there to try to find out the grass is greener. The person you left end up with somebody else better, end up reaping the benefits of being with somebody better. You went out there, got jacked up. You end up meeting up with the person again. Or now you call them about, can we talk? You didn't want to talk for
Hell
15
no.
freaking years. Thank you, Juno. You ain't talked for 15 years. And now all of a sudden, now you done left me, went out there, got jacked up, and now all of a sudden you know how to speak now? You know how to
Take
utter
your little
words
friend
out
and
of your
coochie
mouth
on.
to make a conversation?
Nobody don't want that wolf at that point.
That's old community. It's
Exactly.
community cooch.
Well, listen, thank y'all for tuning in, brother. Thank you for sending in that letter. We greatly appreciate y'all tonight. Episode 60, man, it's been great. T. Renee said something to me. Say something to me. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Thank you guys for tuning in with us. We really appreciate your feedback. We appreciate the participation. Once again, please feel free to check out the Big Daddy's House page and get the Ask Big Daddy link. You can send in topics. It doesn't necessarily have to be questions or words of advice. It can also be topics for us to speak on as well. You will be anonymous at all times. We don't know who you are, so please, if you feel the need or if you would like to support us even more, please go and click the link and send us some information. Once again, thank you all for stopping by. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Good night.
Sandra D, what's happening, Queen?
Thank you guys for your likes, comments, and shares. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same happy place.
Same happy place.
Thank you. OD, talk to me, man.
Big 6-0, man. Again, I always say, greatly appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Comments, quotes, funny moments, serious moments, at all. Keep riding this train. Keep riding with us. We're taking this to the top. Love y'all. Good night. See y'all tomorrow.
Be real, my boy. Whitehead, say something to me.
Hey, man. Anybody who's going through something, talk to God, and He'll be the answer for you. We
Say that.
appreciate y'all coming, tuning in. Episode 60. We keeping it going. Holler at us tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Juno, what's up, Queen?
What you want, child?
You was choppy, but now you sounding better. Let's go.
Don't be disrespectful. Be nice. Good night, Tara. Okay, but anywho, if you woke up this morning, God chose you, but it's all for nothing if you don't choose God. Good night, guys.
Thank you so much, Queen. Listen, man, be who you are. Love who love you only, man. ain't telling you to stay or leave in any relationship, but love who gonna love on you, man. Be patient with yourself. Remember, bro, the only person you should be talking to is God, because not saying everybody else gonna be interference, but the idea of everybody, we're human. We're human. You dig what I'm saying? We're human. Figure these things out, man. Pray as much as possible, and nothing gonna happen unless you do the work. You dig what I'm saying, homie? I know you watching us. We give you all our prayers. You know what I'm saying? It's your side, her side, and the truth. And we hope that your side is legit. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying, you dig? And we hope that if there's any way to fix your relationship, please do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that being it, Terrell, everybody that be in here on the comments, I know y'all asking for 30 minutes. Listen, after we get this podcast together, I just fixed the sound and everything is going good. Thank you guys so much. All our sponsors, Glass House Custom Pools, LLC, Raw Pieces, Scott Sobel, attorney at law. Can't forget about my boy over there, Cigar Porn Smoke Shop, and Silla B's Kitchen. Thank y'all so much for always believing in us, bro. We got a lot of great things coming up. But remember, we'll be in town the week of the 30th to the 2nd. I think we're gonna be in town. We're gonna be at Smitty's that Saturday, June 1st, for Juno's birthday party. June 1st, we're gonna be at Smitty's for Juno's birthday party. Ain't gonna be no live. We just gonna sit down, vibe, shake hands, take pictures with the crew, because y'all are our crew. And we're gonna rock Big Daddy's house, man. If anybody want to get some shirts made, let me know. I'll send you the logo so y'all get y'all shirts made, because the mock-up and stuff is not all the way ready right now. But I'm trying. I want everybody to look like Big Daddy house in the building. So let me know, man, so we can get this thing together. I love you and thank you so much for being a part of this. And as usual, this Big Daddy's house, y'all. Oh, welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome. Welcome. I love y'all, man. Thank you. Good night.